Well, maybe you have some time off this summer and you want to use it to refresh your home decor. Or maybe you're trying to sell your home and you don't want to spend too much to stage it. Well, designer Karla Dreyer has done just that, and she's here with us again with some easy decor updates for under $50. Hello there, Karla.
Hello, this is fun, right?
I know. Well, under $50 is really appealing. So you don't have to hire someone to stage your home.
I just did this. I recently sold my home and I wanted, of course, I had to pretty it up a little bit, right? And I didn't want to add new furniture or anything. So I just picked pieces that I put in every room. And I, even though I do design, was blown away at how little it costs for one, and for two, how good it looked.
Right.
So I was like, okay.
You said, I'm not going to sell the house after all.
No, yeah, exactly. They're like, now it looks too good.
I like, why don't we start in the kitchen? What did you bring?
In the kitchen. So the first thing you want to do is declutter, okay? So you've got to declutter. So take everything off the kitchen counter and add a few things. So some things that I love to do is add, first thing is a cutting board. I always add a cutting board. I do this when I style projects too. If you don't have a nice one, they're inexpensive to get. I picked up this stuff again at HomeSense, very reasonably priced. Yeah. Tea towels,
beautiful.
Adding a pop of color, the bowl with putting some lemons, which that's one of my little designer tricks. Add a bowl, put some lemons in, cheap and cheerful, looks great. Some cookbooks too, right? If you have some nice cookbooks that you love, you can stack them, put a little plant, and art. I always
use my cookbooks for plant stands, frankly. I never, use them for cooking.
And you don't need to do all of this. This may be too much, but I hope this inspires you with just sort of a couple ideas.
Okay, all right, but you brought something else
here. And then
here.
one of my things, I always eucalyptus, less than $10, and just put it in, you know, either a vase or a jug you have. And the nice thing about it, when it dries, it looks exactly the same.
But that
so if you forget
beautiful.
to water,
and
it's all okay.
Smells
and it smells
amazing.
so good.
So when you're coming in, okay, that's kitchen. Little kitchen details. First, take it down to the
Yes,
bare minimals and put in some accents.
minimum.
Now we're in the office.
Now we're in the office, and what I have an open office, which can be a little scary, right? And but I'm finding more and more people do in smaller spaces. So again, you're going to clear the clutter, start with little as possible, but then add some fun touches. First thing being a light. Now people think lights are expensive. Again, under $50. I found this light, super cute. And then you want to add some other things that just on top of the desk that look good and make you feel good. A couple boxes that you can hide the clutter and
Don't put the cookbooks in the office.
Yes, exactly. Well, you know, I maybe have done that for some styling. I have to admit.
And something whimsical.
Something whimsical.
Okay.
I always love something quirky and whimsical. I found this little elephant at HomeSense, so cute.
This is welcoming right away, isn't it?
It's nice. It's playful,
it
right?
says, come on in.
A little hello. Something cute to add, put your pens in. A little tip for you, I found this in the bathroom section. So I find my pen
in the toothbrush holder.
In the toothbrush holders. I find them actually much cuter.
Yeah.
Fun mug. You've got a little fun piece of art, and you just feel better in your space.
Well, you want, especially if you're selling your home as well, you want that to feel homey. You want it to feel personal. You want someone to feel like I could move in here.
They want to visualize it, right? And again, this was probably less than $100. All of these together, so I was impressed with myself.
With myself. And what about this? Pillows.
Pillows. Okay, you know I always got to bring some pillows. So
We're kind of hiding.
Are we hiding behind the pillows? Okay, I'll stand on the tippy toes. So this is the least amount I did, but in the bedroom, add new pillows. The other thing, if you don't like your bedding, you can see under there a coverlet. This designer Samantha Pinn, who's kind of my design crush, is making these this bedding really reasonable price. That was under $50.
Right.
So you could kind
of
cotton so you could kind of hide your bedding if you don't love it. Add some new pillows. Some lighting. Texture. Again, people don't think of lighting. I'm going to say too, sconces. Don't be afraid of adding a sconce. There's a lot of them that either you get an electrician or are plug-in. But again, they're not expensive.
And they don't take up any space on, you don't need a dresser space or anything like that.
Basket beside your bed, got some little flowers over there.
So Karla, if you are only going to invest, or even if, like you're pointing out, it's not a lot of money, in one room in your house, which one would that be?
You know what, I'm gonna say the kitchen. I'm gonna say the kitchen because that's where you spend the most amount of time, and I think sometimes we just clutter up the most because we're in there, and just to have, like I said, the eucalyptus and a little piece of art or the lemons, you're just going to feel good. So
cheap and cheerful.
Cheap and cheerful.
I love it. Great to see you as always.
Nice to see you too. Thank you.